Good morning. Happy Coffee Convo Wednesday. Hey, I'm Cindy from Surviving Mommy. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Today's going to be an interesting Coffee Convo Wednesday because we have lots of important things to talk about, which means it's usually never important if I say that. So thanks for joining me today. This is episode 33, I believe. Last week, if you missed it, you can go back just down below on my Facebook page. We were at Walt Disney World, so we did Coffee Convo Wednesday last week from the Magic Kingdom, which was super fun because it's all decorated for Christmas, and you already know how I feel about Disney. I love me some Disney. So yeah, we actually we're going to Florida to visit friends, and we thought, well, since we have annual passes and they're about to expire, how many more times can we go before they expire? So yeah, we did that, and then I thought, well, duh, it's Wednesday, I'm here, I should do Coffee Convo Wednesday from Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. Again, if you missed it, you can actually go to my YouTube page, which is youtube.com/Cindy Simmons, and you can check out all the Coffee Convo Wednesdays there that you've ever missed from the beginning of Coffee Convo Wednesday time. So I don't know how I'm going to show you my dog because the first thing on our list today for Coffee Convo Wednesday is my poor sweet puppy Loki. So he had, I'm going to, this is like a grown-up version. I mean, most of these shows are grown-up versions anyway because I'm a grown-up and you're a grown-up and kids don't watch a show, but I'm calling it the grown-up version because we're going to be talking about some grown-up stuff today. And so first on the list being my poor dog Loki. Loki is over a year now, and so he had to have his surgery, if you know what I'm talking about. That surgery. He was neutered, and Loki, come here, buddy. Come here. I'm going to see if I can show you. Come here, buddy. I don't know if you can see, but he's got this big collar. So remember the old cones, like the hard plastic cones? Now they give you this like bendable one. But come here, buddy, look. Can you see? We had to put some Calvins on him. Yes, as in Calvin Klein underwear. It was the oldest pair of underwear my husband had. We cut a hole. Can you see it? In his tail. Because he's so long that even with the cone, poor buddy, I know, come over here, sit with Mama. He was still able to, come here, buddy. Come on, leave it, good boy, good boy. So I have to keep telling him to leave it because he keeps trying to, you know, because they had to shave. So, such an odd, awkward conversation. They had to shave him. So he's just a little itchy. So he's in his Calvins today, which is so funny. I had to post a picture of it on Instagram, but then I thought I would show you live on Coffee Convo Wednesday, my poor baby. So he is heavily sedated today, and he's in pain, and he's whimpering a little bit. And you know, my other dog, Winnie, who we had for almost 14 years, I know I did that with him, but I just don't remember how it was with him because it was so long ago. And oh, poor Loki, and he's way bigger than Winnie ever was, but oh, poor Loki. My heart has just been breaking for him. I know, buddy. Yes, I'm talking about you. I love you so much. You just rest your head right there with Mama. And then I took him with me to take my oldest to school today. And she's like, Mommy, what if someone sees him in his underwear? Because he's in Calvin Klein underwear. That's just what it is. So that happened, which kind of leads me to the next thing on my list today for Coffee Convo Wednesday. When did you have the talk? Lots of air quotes going on today. You know, we don't have to speak in code, but sometimes it's fun to speak in code, but y'all know what the talk is, okay? I don't know if you remember how old you were when you got the talk, because I certainly don't remember how old I was, and I don't remember what Mama Jane said to me. But lousy, oh my goodness. So when we were talking about this whole we have to get Loki fixed thing, my oldest started asking questions. And she's asked a question here or there, and I've been trying to avoid it. I don't know why. Part of it, I understand. Look, I want her to hear that information from me. From me, and not her friends. I don't want it, you know, to come out of anyone else's mouth. I want her to learn it from me. And she did. But I think part of it is that I feel like means like a little part of her innocence is gone. And y'all, that kind of makes me want to cry right now. I'm not going to, because that would be awkward to cry on Coffee Convo Wednesday. But oh my goodness, it was so, she was kind of gagging the whole time and then giggling. So I'm glad that it grossed her out. Is that bad? But oh my goodness gracious, it was just, I was not planning on having that conversation with her at that moment, but she was asking so many questions about Loki and why he had to have the surgery and all of that. So yeah, she's 11. But I had bought this book, and look, I'm not doing an advertisement for this book or anything. It's called How God Makes Babies by Jim Burns. I just Googled it, I don't know, like a year ago, and it says it's for ages 6 to 9. My daughter's 11, so I guess that's good that I made it past that. But faith is a big thing to me, and so I thought I wanted to kind of give her a little biblical guide to how God makes babies. So I started the conversation, we had the conversation, and then it was a good conversation. She reacted like I thought she was. That's so disgusting. Wait, so you and Daddy? Yeah, let me tell you, that is awkward, turtle. So, okay, do you remember how old you were when you had the conversation, or how old your kids were, if you have kids, and if you have them old enough that you would have already had this conversation? Because this is like, it is like uncharted new territory for me, and it's been like sucking the emotion out of me the last couple days. Between the dog, no, I promise there's no heavy liquor or anything. It's just coffee today. Although it should be. Maybe I should have just popped some bubbly. Good gravy. Between the dog, the poor puppy, and his underwear, and his surgery, and then my daughter wanting to know all about it. It's been a couple of days, y'all. Oh, yes. Are you okay? Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Loki, leave it. Hey, Loki. Loki. See, that's what I've been doing all yesterday and all today. Leave it. Leave it, because he wants to not leave it. So, hey, Loki. Good boy. That's a good boy. Thank you. Good boy. Nope. Leave it. Oh, my goodness. Okay. I'm really going to go maybe get a bottle of champagne. All right. So, yeah, I'm curious if you had the talk already, if you remember when you had it, all those things. All right. So, finally, I'm going to end on a kind of a silly note. This is not really grown up. I figured we had grown up conversations already on Coffee Convo Wednesday just today. So, let's do something silly. A couple of weeks ago, we were having this conversation in our family and talking about childhood foods. And one of the childhood foods came to mind that I absolutely hated when I was growing up. Ready for it? Sloppy Joe. Although it's funny because every time I think of Sloppy Joe, I think of that Adam Sandler song. Sloppy Joe, Sloppy Joe. And you know that song, and if you don't, you're going to be singing it. And if you do, you're going to be singing it all day now. The Sloppy Joe, Sloppy Joe. I hated Sloppy Joe. The thing is, no offense to Sloppy Joe, because it's not actually Sloppy Joe that grosses me out, but it's that Sloppy Joe goes on a hamburger bun, right? So you put the Sloppy Joe on the hamburger bun, and I have not eaten Sloppy Joe since I was like a kid because it traumatized me so much. Again, no offense to Sloppy Joe. Y'all are awesome. But it's the Sloppy Joe on the bun, and then the bun gets all the bun gets all soggy, and then you have a soggy bun. God, it makes me want to throw up. I don't know what it is. I can't stand a soggy bun. So I don't know that it's Sloppy Joe. I think it's just the Sloppy Joe that on the bun that could make me want to throw up just thinking about it. Like really, just thinking about wet, soggy bun is disgusting. It's like soggy potatoes. I know it's weird. Like I love potatoes, French fries, baked potato, but you put a potato like in a stew. Oh gosh, my gag reflex is terrible. Soggy buns and soggy potatoes. Okay. I don't don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Please tell me you are like this. Does anyone have like a crazy gag reflex about stupid things like soggy buns and wet potatoes? Okay, just tell me, what was your least favorite childhood food? Mine was sloppy joe, and not really because of the sloppy joe. I think it was just the soggy buns. Okay. See, I told you, it's always important stuff here on Coffee Convo Wednesday. But we did start out sort of deep and heavy, talked about Loki and his surgery, my poor golden doodle puppy. Yes, Loki is his name because I'm obsessed with Loki, Tom Hiddleston. That's why we named him Loki. And he's black, like evil villain Loki from the Avengers and Thor movies. I'm just checking on him to make sure he's okay. He's back to sleeping. So, all right, we talked about Loki and his little snip. And then, let's see. Number 2, we talked about the talk because I just had the talk with my 11-year-old, and I am like emotionally exhausted. And then number 3, what's your least favorite childhood food? I told you mine. I'm not going to repeat it again because it, makes me gag a little. I don't know what it is. It's disgusting. It's nasty, in my opinion. And I'm a weirdo, and that's okay. That was established like a long time ago. So thank you guys for hanging out with me for Coffee Convo Wednesday. My dog's wandering and I'm just making sure he's okay. So I appreciate you hanging out with me. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, especially on Instagram because every Friday for the next month, I'm doing Free Coffee Friday. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you're missing an opportunity to win some free coffee every Friday morning. You just have to follow me on Instagram, at SurvivingMommy on Instagram and Twitter. And then as always, you can go to survivingmommy.com and type in your email address and you'll get Surviving Mommy in your inbox. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you missed Magic Kingdom Coffee Convo Wednesday from last week, you can scroll down or just go to my YouTube page and find me, Cindy Simmons. I hope you all have a great week and be kind to one another. There's a lot of craziness happening right now in the world. So just be kind to one another and give someone a hug today. Give them a compliment as you see them as you're walking out of the grocery store, or Target, or whatever. Love you guys, and thanks for always being so awesome. Bye.